Hello, how are you guys? Welcome to Thursday. Last week wasn't here. Sad news, but just wasn't. So probably dive into that a little bit more once some people are here to talk to. And so big news is Westin is coming to FFS Lures, which is a good thing. It's a good thing, and I'll tell you why once everyone's here. But with so much choice on the Westin website, I don't know. I've not used anything apart from FFS Lures for the last 5 years. So I don't know what's out there, but you guys do, so hopefully you'll be able to help me out and let me know what's going on. Just going to make sure that everything's okay on the old website and make sure that we're actually streaming and doing stuff that's happening. The old website. Yeah, we are. We're live. So there we go. We turn me down, and we just wait for a few people to turn up, I suppose. If you're here, when you get here, let me know you're here, and we'll go from there. So it looks like there's a few people in. I think just trying to see where I've got the chat coming through. Looks like. Oh, we got Christopher, we got Dean. Let me put this over here so I can see who's on. I should be able to see some chat, mate. Oh, that's because it's on top chat. We don't need top chat, we just need chat. Live chat, there we go. So Dean's in. Hello Dean, how you doing? Yeah, Thursday night, it's FFS night. So but not making anything today, which don't shoot me, don't shoot the messenger. It's just me. Brad is in, Lee's here, Christopher's here. Hi Christopher, hi Lee, hi Brad, how you doing? Good to see you. Right, oh, lots of people are coming in and saying hi, which is good really, because otherwise it's a bit weird and it's just me talking to myself in front of a camera. Pigeons are in, don't know if you can hear them. They're on top of the roof. Let me drop the, that might be better for you. Oh, so last week, yeah, sorry about last week. Unfortunately had a bereavement in the family. Father-in-law, Lisa's stepfather, but all intents and purposes father, passed away last week, and I just didn't feel like it at all. So that's why I wasn't here last week. No one's to know, so that's what it was. Who else is in? Paul's in, and is in making the wallets lighter. I'm trying to help. I'm only trying to help. That's all. Let me put this camera or this phone over here so I can see what's happening. Apologies, I've got some people that want to talk to me all the time. Right, there we go. So I've got that on there, that up there. Phil's here. How you doing? Hello Phil, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very much for being here. Brothers, thank you for that. It sucks. It does suck, but what can you do? Right, so why are we here? Because of this. I might be doing that in the wrong way, but yeah, it might be up that way. All right, so if you can't beat them, join them. No, it is a bit of that. Had the opportunity. The HTO rep that used to be my HTO rep moved over to Westin, and he offered me the chance to be a Westin stockist, and I said, you know what, thanks for reaching out, and yes, we shall do that, because I know you guys do. I know you guys like to use Westin. In fact, put in a comment what your favourite Westin lure is. And the way I see it is, in this financial climate, if you're going to buy Westin lures and use them, why shouldn't I sell them to you? Why shouldn't I be able to do that? So that's the thought process. That's where we're going with it. Hello Rob, how you doing? Good to see you. Thursday. That's the thought process. So what I want to do is I've just spent all day up early. Did all the lures for today. Wasn't too many, which is a good thing. Let me just turn this off because that's going to be extremely frustrating, beeping all the time. Up early doing that, and then for the last 2 days I've sort of been in front of the computer loading up things, so I've had to do a bit of website maintenance. So in fact, let's have a look at the old the website and what's different, what's changed. Hopefully I've not got anything embarrassing on here. So as you can see, up on this bit menu, we got the brands. So under the brands, you've got everything. You can see up here, there's another name there which wasn't there before. That's coming. You got the lures, you got the terminal tackle, but then I changed storage and luggage. We got that there. We got some essentials. That's probably going to change. And then we got nets and tools, rods and reels. But if we go under storage, you can see there now we've got all the Westin tackle boxes and the tackle boxes that I had before. So they're going to be on. This is going to be quite mind-blowing. If we go on to the luggage section, okay, there's all the W6, which is a very nice kit, but with a price tag. But if you like your kit, you like your kit. And then the W3 stuff, so the waist pack, the master bag, you know, everything there. I've got to do it at retail price, because with the discount that you get on the FS Lures group, I don't make a lot. It doesn't make a lot. There's not a lot of markup on these things, so that's it's a bit of a bugger. But I'd rather offer you guys a discount than not. So that's there. And then under brands, so all the FFS Lures stuff is first, obviously. Who's that handsome chap? And then all the FS Lures branded stuff is under FS Lures, and then come down to Westin, and we got the Westin stuff. So I've got the hard lures already on there. Got the hard lures on there already. These are the ones that I've sort of been guided towards. Not going to be everyone's, not going to cover everything for everyone on this initial order. The trouble with these sort of things is that the buzz bite comes in packs of 4. So I've actually got to buy 4. So if I only get an order for 1, I've got to have 4. So I've got to pay for 4. So it's a little bit tricky, which is why I'm doing the pre-order. So we go back onto Westin. No, we won't. We'll come back onto me. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So let's have a look who we got there. Bradders likes the jerk bite. Pit likes the website. That's good. Because might have the I think they're having the shad tees completes your shads lineup as they offer something different, not to compete. Yeah, this is what I want, these lures to enhance what I already do. If people want to just buy the branded stuff like the K-Tex and the Westin and the Heracles and everything else, that's fine. That's no drama. But the option's there to buy some made in the UK by me fishing lures. So there's a few that I've been steered away from. There's a few that I've been steered towards. This is from other people in the trade. So people in the trade know what sells and knows what doesn't, what's on their shelf for a long time. And you know, the whole point of this isn't to have a nice shelf full of stuff. It's to have stuff in and get it out. You know, it's no ego. It's just There you go, there you go, there you go. So I'm not a store, I'm a retail. So that's what I've got to do. So one of those things, which you might be surprised at, is the creek crawl. The creek crawl, you'd think, oh, that would sell really well because it's the creek crawl, but it doesn't. It doesn't. So that's not one that I'm going to be adding to the website on the first tranche. So Paul, yeah, you're right. I think the shad teas, if you don't like the finesse fry and you want the deeper bodied lure, then the shad teas is the one. So the shad teas is going to be probably one of the first soft lures that we do. So if we come down onto soft lures, and again, I know Westin's got some really sort of gimmicky kind of, I say gimmicky, some people swear by them, but some of them are a bit gimmicky, you know. And if I've got to buy 4 of them and I get one person go, oh, I buy that, and I've got another 3 that I've got to shift, put on sale price, and I just lose. So I'm going to stay away from that sort of thing. So if we look down here, so we got the, let's find the shad teas. Let's find the shad teas. Let's find the shad teas. There we go. So here's your shad teas. And what sizes do you guys want? What sizes do you want? In my mind, I want to do the 7, 9 and 12. Go. You're talking about the creek crawl really doesn't sell? No, that's what I've been told. So Mark selling baits to trade, that's good. Good for Mark. That's no, that's really good, because I know that he's struggled the same as we've all struggled in that. So yeah, absolutely. I am almost there. I wanted something to happen a few in January, or sort of December it was meant to happen, and we're just finalising now. So again, it's something that's going to help out the UK lure makers, but we'll come on to that. Christopher says, hello Jimmy, how are you? Good to see you. Nice fishing session today. Shame about the customs duties on everything, the bastards. Paul agrees. Yeah. So, come on guys, let me know the sizes. That's the thing, that post that I put on the other day, where it was, here's Westin's coming, what do you want? And you get crankbaits. Brilliant. There's 15 king crankbaits. What do you want? What do you want? Soft lures. Yeah, we like this. We want a shad. Which one? Which one? Which colours? Which one? Which size? So that's what I'm asking you for now. That is what this live stream is all about. It's to whittle down exactly what you guys want on the website, and it's got to be a majority, like I said. So if I'm buying shad teas 7 centimetre, I need to buy them in packs of boxes of 6. So if only one person wants a 19 centimetre shad teas, I've got to fork out for a whole box of 6 for that one person, and it's not going to be a good thing. So I've got to go for the popular options. I know that the 12 centimetre shad teas does really well for pike, and I'm guessing that the 7 and the 9 do really well for perch and zander and chub and everything else. So that's what I've got to look at. Could you ask your rep, if we ask you to get us some Sandy Andes, for example, or something you don't stock, how long? Yeah, absolutely. I've already looked at the Sandy Andes, and it will be something that I don't stock, but I will get in. But again, bear in mind, coming in boxes of 6, that's how I'd like to do it. However, I do now have an Amazon store. So whereas I'm at this point in time, I'm relying on people finding FFS lures and buying what they want, I now have an Amazon store where I can put these on the Amazon store. People know they want to buy a Westin Shad Tees or a Westin Sandy Andy. They know they want to buy that. They're going to type it in. It's going to come up with me and someone else, and then whoever they choose to buy it from, they get it from them. So there's going to be some that I'm going to put on the Amazon store only. There's going to be some that I'm going to have on the FFS Lures site and the Amazon store as well. So there's that option. Andy says that the 7, 9 and 12 will be perfect. Phil's Angler Adventures, would you look at getting the Shad Tee Slim 5cm at all? I will. So I am looking at, here's the thing. So going back to what we do, so Shad Tees, uh, 7, 9 and 12. And I'm going to do those in, well, what colours? I know people have said to me headlight for sure, official roach, because I've got to come up with the money for this, so I can't be getting stuff, I can't get them all. So you got headlight, and I'm thinking, so you're going to want a bright one, but is it fire flake or fire perch? What do you say? Getting on to the blood teas after this one, Phil, so yeah, hold that thought. The gold one, it's got it in front of you. Oh no, it's not on the screen, sorry, my apologies. So the gold one, so we got this one, which is the official roach, which is definitely a colour that I'm going to be getting. And then also we're going to go with headlight. Bling perch and fire perch. Let's have a look at bling perch. Yep, that's one that I've got in the other ones. And on this one, they call it fire flake or fire perch. I'm thinking fire perch. That's what I've got in the buzz bite and the baby bite. I've got those colours on the website. If you haven't looked at the website, it's all on there. It's there to pre-order, just that this lot isn't yet. I'm thinking of doing these colours throughout everything. So it's, you know how I am, it's just make it nice and easy. Pretty sure the blood teas was discontinued a while back. I don't know, I have seen it, maybe it's on their clearance. But I have seen it on their B2B, the blood teas. But we'll have a look. So Shad Tees 7, 9 and 12 for now. That's not to say that once it gets a bit pikey, we don't start to get the 19s in. But I think for now, that's a good shout. Thank you. So we had a look at, we had a shout out for now that's the other one. So if you look here, so Shad Tees comes in packets of something, 4 in a pack for 7 centimeters, 3 in a pack for 9. Do I do packs or do I do pick and mix? That was a question I was going to ask you. Packs or pick and mix? Get in the comments, let me know. Pros and cons of both. I've got in my mind pros and cons, but let me know. What do you think? packs or pick and mix? Phil likes a pick and mix. Loose or rigged and ready? What's rigged and ready? Or maybe that's coming up with something. So not packets. Okay. Pick and mix. So boxes of. That's expensive. Thank you. Boxes of. All right. In that case, I will limit it. I've gone all South East London again. I'll limit it to 4 colours. So 4 colours. That should do. Shad Tees Slim box. Not that box. No, not that one. It's not easy. Spend all of my life doing this. Oh, it might be that one. Okay. Shad Tees Slim box. So again, I'm thinking, someone said 5cm. Let's go back. I know I shouldn't have done that. Oh, there we go, 5cm box. Now, pick and mix. When I come rigged with hooks, I prefer loose as I add the jig heads that I need. Yeah, I'd sooner buy lures by a pack. Once you've found your favourites, you tend to stop buying singles as it's cheaper. Yeah, yeah. This is exactly why I do the packs of 20 when people buy them once they've done the packs of 5. Pick and mix slash box. Well, I suppose it could be. I could do a mix. Could do a mix. One box of 48. It's going to last. Well, hopefully it won't last a while. 68 pieces in that box. Holy moly! Right. So Shad Tees Slim. Everyone said Shad Tees Slim 5cm. No one said any other size than that, from what I've seen on that post. So let me know if you use a Shad Tees Slim. Don't just do what everyone's going to be doing. Oh, that looks good. Oh, yeah, I'd buy that. Yeah, I'd buy that. No, if you've actually used them, and you've used them in the 5cm, 7cm, or 7.5cm, 10cm, let me know. But if you haven't used them, please don't try and sway me. But if you have used them in anything other than 5cm, let me know, and whether it's worth putting on there. But actually, it might be just because you get people saying, oh, I like that, but I want it in a bigger size. Yeah, we'll see. But let's have a look. Of course, K&L. So what did we just say? We said we do it in 4 colours and they'll all be the same across the board. But they're not the same across the board, are they? Because these ones are all fucking different. Right. Okay. Okay. Seems are good. Just have other lures that prefer that. Yeah, I mean, brothers, you are not a Westin guy, are you? You're not a Westin through and through guy. So you're going to have different options. See, I wouldn't use that over a finesse fry. I wouldn't use any of these over a finesse fry, but other people do. So this for me is really frustrating because it's not the same fucking colours. But I'm going to put a hold. I'm going to put a hold on Shad T Slim until I start selling the other ones. And I think that's the way I've got to go with it because of money. Phil, yeah, go for Keytech over the Slim. Much better action, fishing like a jig heads. Brothers, used to be Shad T's as a go-to. And I'm going to highlight, you just typed used to be. So I refer you to my previous comment of you're not a Westin guy. All right, so let's put that on. Let's put this. Sorry, Phil. Outdoor adventure, but we're going to put that one on hold. It's not easy. It's not easy. This, you know. And I feel myself. I'm shouting at you. Right. Let's have a look. Let's see if. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the blood teas appears to be. Yeah, blood teas has gone. I have seen it on their main website. However, that might be just to get rid of old stock. Which, if that's the case, that's the case. Things like this, your V-tails, pelagic. I'll do those for anyone that's watching this and wants them for sort of the big reses fishing, because I know they're popular for their. I can get them in. Just it's going to be a couple of days' notice. So for those that asked, I think it was Paul. You asked how long does it take? If it's in stock at Westin, it's 1 to 2 days to get to me, and then 1 to 2 days to get to you. So if you're going fishing at the weekend, make sure you give me a shout the previous weekend or Monday. Get the ball rolling, and it's all done. Jesus. The blood teas, only one you liked, and they don't do it anymore. There you go. Dean needs to get some FFS fry in chartreuse. Yeah, so that's why I don't think the Slim really, it's not filling a gap in what is already available. But if it was like the most popular lure ever, and I was literally printing money with it, I'd get it in. But I don't think that's the case. I just don't think that's the case with that one. The the gimmicky, I'm going to call them gimmicky ones, that's going to annoy a few people. But your gimmicky ones like your Stanley the Stickleback and Ricky the Roach and things like that, I'm probably not going to get unless someone asks for them and they want to buy a shit ton of them because they love them. So there we go. I don't think... I'm actually very... I mean, this just shows the difference in mindset, isn't it? That Westin is very heavy on shads. See, the swimming worm, that'd be nice. A nice cut-tail worm or sickle-tail worm's nice, but it's just not a method in the UK. Bradley, it's not a popular method in the UK. I know you do it. I know you do it, but it's just not a popular method. So there's no point having shitloads of stock. And that is really what it comes down to, guys. It's having lures come in and go out, come in and go out. Yeah, so the original perch, Ricky the Roach, I don't think I'll do. I don't see enough on the socials about the ring craw curly tail, unless anyone can tell me different. Who needs a blood tease when you have a super finesse worm? Yeah, I know, Paul, but what can you do? Phil likes his stuff. I mean, for me, I just cut the super finesse worm down if I need to go small. But what can you do? Whatever stock is left, I think you got discontinued 6 months or so ago. Yeah, it must be that. It must be that. Just looked in my box, 2 Westin perch in there. I'm not completely left. Yeah, but how often do you use them? You only need to get the things that complement your range or fill a gap in your range. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking at. That's why the luggage. And I will probably put up some HTO options because it's cheaper. I will put up some. Yeah, I'll put up some HTO options. So I'll do the same sort of thing. But I don't think I need to do any. I'm not going to get the Cree Craw. It's not a seller, and it's one of those ones that I sort of balked at when I saw the cost of it. As someone buying it, not really selling this very well, am I? So that's that. So let's have a look at now rods. Rods is going to be one of those things that I can get in. I'm hoping I can just drop ship them. So you order them, I order them from them, it then sends to you. So what happens with rods at the moment is that I buy a rod from HTO or Tackle Wave, they post it to me, it costs me a tenner to get it posted to me, I put it on my website, that tenner can be 10%, you then use a 10% coupon, so I'm now 20% off already and only get a 30% markup, and then if it's over £100 it's free shipping, so I pay for the shipping, so actually the rod cost me its cost. So we'll see if I can do it straight to you guys, we'll do it, or I'll do a pre-order. If there's a lot of people that want it, then I can get them in and send them out and do it that way. They're in the box and that counts. Phil, if they do have some, let you know. Yeah, will do. Will do. And if you want to buy them all, buy them all. W2 seem nicer than W3. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. Dean McLean's very happy with his Aikido just now. Amazing rod, great feelings. Yes, they are. They are really nice. They're really nice. I'll tell you what has happened. HTO have brought out, they brought the Rockfish back. It was discontinued, but it's now back. So there's a really nice lower budget rod in the Rockfish. I don't know about the reels. I haven't seen the reels yet. The previous Rockfish reels were a bit plasticky. But they've also got a new range. So they brought back the Hooligan as well. They've got a new range called Tempest. Now, in that range, this is their not quite Nebula price, but one down-ish. They've got some lovely agi rods, sort of 0.2 to 3 gram agi rods. Really nice rods. They're not in the country yet. In fact, I think they've got some, but a lot of them back order. So they're nice, but again, one of those things that it's going to cost. Maybe I've got to look at the shipping costs on the website and just take the hit, but we'll see. Christopher, Ultra Stick 7 to 28 would be one soon, good for crankbaits for chub. Holy moly, 7 to 28. That's a beast. Yeah, nice. But then again, I think the crankbaits are like 13 grams, aren't they? Like the baby bite on its own is 30 grams. So let's have a look at these put and take lures. No, it wasn't put and take, was it? It was rigged and ready that you're talking about. Freshwater lures, hard lures, soft lure, rigged and ready. That's it. Oh, chatterbaits. Chatterbaits. Yes or no? Because then it might be a case of getting some Shad T Slims. Sorry, not chatterbaits, before anyone gets arsy about it. Bladed jigs. Bladed jigs. So, I mean, I like the spin tails as well, but what can you do? So, would you guys like to see some bladed jigs? This is version 2 of the bladed jig. There you go. It's understandable. They made such a great product. It was all their own idea, and they put a trademark and a patent on it. And yes, there we go. I said it. It's their own fault for making such a great product. Rigged and ready are good for a beginner, but you're limited what gram they come. Yeah, it's a bit like the old Storm stuff, isn't it? So one of those. Paul's used the bladed jigs and caught, and like little cranks, something should do more. Okay. Okay, so one in the memory bank. What else was there? Tailspins. I probably won't get them until they're asked for. Spinner baits. Possibly. Let's have a look at top waters. I haven't looked at the top waters yet. Haven't seen this section, so this is new for me. Oh, that looks sexy. Ah, okay. So we got the Whopper Plopper. Can I say Whopper Plopper? We got the Plopper clone, 9cm. Okay, that's cool. I was hoping they'd have a walk the dog. I was hoping they'd have a walk the dog. But that looks okay, doesn't it? Must admit, it's not something that I would be chucking, but it's not for me. Westin swim seem popular if you want to go in the pike range. Yeah, it will do. Like anything, so this isn't just the FFS Lures website. It's also going to be on Amazon. So at the right time of year, the right products will sell on Amazon, if that makes sense. So at the moment, I'm looking for the start of the season, what people want, what people are used to on FFS Lures, which is the smaller stuff. And there we go. Yeah, River to Sea. Didn't they do... No, I'm going back. Just the standard thing that I'm not going to say much about anymore. I'm not going to say it anymore. Whopper plopper copper. Whopper plopper. Yeah. But this is not a copy because it's got two ploppers. Alright, well, it's in the mind. It's in the mind. See, what I can also do is I can also do a pre-sale on the group to say, look, this is what I'm going to get. Who's in? And then as soon as people are in, I can then make the purchase and then at the same time make another purchase and do it that way. That's my mindset for going forwards. If you think that's a good idea, put it in the comment. If you think it's an awful idea, don't put it in the comment. Which means that you need to put it in the comment. Tony, what have you missed? You missed everything. You missed everything, but welcome to the live stream. We are talking about the Westin products that I'm going to be getting. Okay, so that's... and again, the Freddy the Frog is a little bit too gimmicky for me. I don't think... It's not one that I'm going to be chasing after, to be honest. Right, while we're looking then, if we look at Lures Terminal Tackle, I'm not going to get branded tungsten because it won't shift. Purely because it's going to be a lot more expensive than I get because there's no middleman. Stingers might be a thing. Leaders, glass rattles. Glass rattles might be a thing. Maybe a stinger as we get going. Now tungsten jig heads. Maybe, maybe no. Don't know. Lead jig heads, maybe, but I'm getting the feeling that they are going to be the same as mustard, but a little bit better quality in the mustard. So I'll stick to the mustard jig heads. In fact, I must get more jig heads. So really, what I'm getting, freshwater wise, I've got the Baby Bite Shallow Runner. I'm going to go with shallow to start with because not many people on the FS page do deep water. It's not saying that they don't, but most people on the FS Lures group and customers are fishing canals and rivers, and the shallow runner is going to be good enough. I'm not going to do the square bills right now, but I am doing the buzz bites, and I'm doing the buzz bite shallow runner as well in those colours. I was tempted, Bradley, for the jerk bite, but again, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Not yet. But the cranks have been asked for. Had some jugheads. Lure traces, you don't do any of that kind of thing. No, I don't. So yeah, maybe some traces. I've got to talk to Andrew again over at Kihira. That's why I'm going to go with the Nightingale traces this year. So I really should get in touch with him again. So selling Kihira rather than the Gerza, because the Gerza runs out and it's a shipment from Ukraine. So that's where we are with that. You can get stingers from Gerza, yeah, but again, it's that I'd rather get, if I get stuff from Gerza, I've got to get a shitload to try and make it last. Whereas if it's Westin, I can drop them a line, I can put an order in, and it's here in a couple of days if I run out. Whereas with the Gerza stuff, it's great, but it's a pain because there's no UK distributor. There's no good. It's not good support. It's get it all in, spend a couple of grand on hooks, and then sell them at £3 a pack really slowly, and recuperating that money takes a bloody long time. So it's not a great thing. You're getting a bit of an insight here into how it works. Conger, yeah, it's not a Conger's okay on the continent when you see it, but some of their stuff is cheap tat. Yeah, I've said it. Catch a cow. Who the hell's catch? You've got to tell me what your name is. Catch a cow, because it's every time, every week, and you're still like you still haven't said. You haven't said. Can you get some mule fishing lures or Euro tackle lures, especially the EPF range? No, not right now. Not right now. In fact, how many people out there? What's it? What we're saying? Euro tackle lures. What in the good grief is that? Over at Capellan. Probably not. Probably not. Don't get asked about it enough. If it was you and 50 other people were saying to me, get this in, I will buy it. There we go. Take care, brothers. Take care. If import from the USA, you get charged tax and then £9 for customs to open them up. Well, they don't actually open them up. They just charge you what they say it's worth. That's welcome to the world of importing. That's what you do. That's what you do. Mule fishing. Let's have it up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm going to go with a no on that one. But you'd probably be the only person in the country with them. So, yeah, all right. So we're looking at shad teas in 7, 9 and 12 centimetre in a headlight, official roach, bling perch, fire perch, crystal perch, maybe, pick and mix and a box. Shad teas slim, we said maybe not. Bladed jigs is a possibility. Jig heads, I just need to get more mustard ones. I'll have a look at the traces and other things like that. And let's have a look at you salt guys. It's going to be under jigs, I think, for the old Sandy Andes. So the Sandy Andes, I know that these do sell well. These sell extremely well when people know where they are. So FFS Lures isn't really the place to sell them. Amazon's the place to sell them, and that's where I'd sell them. But obviously, Paul, I know that you, Andy, and oh, who else was it? Dave was after some. So yes, drop me a line, get together. I'll let you know how much a box will be, and we'll go from there. Because I think you're going to use them. Heads and bodies. Yeah, because everyone's sort of saying how great the weedless. See, it's very much like a banjo minnow system or a fish minnow system. Yeah, so we can do that. We can do that. Sandy Andes is all you need. There you go. Well, on the B2B, mate, I've seen them. They are in stock. If that's what I'm looking at. So this version, is this what you're talking about, Paul? Because if it's this version, I am pretty sure that on the B2B website, business to business website, they're ready to ship. So if that's the case, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'm actually meeting up with Jeff from Westin tomorrow, and we're going to have a chat, and he's going to show me some stuff. You know, why wouldn't you show me some stuff in the car park? But that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that tomorrow. But the whole thing, heads with the bodies. This one. Make sure I'm on the right page. Yeah. Yeah, I've been told that they're a bit like printing money, but you've got to be in the right place to be selling them. And FFS Lewis isn't the right place to be selling sea stuff on a regular basis. But that's not to say that it won't be a thing. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Right. There you go. It's out of stock. Expected back in on the 12th, which is next week. That's not bad, is it? Right. So, thank you. Thank you so much for that. That's exactly what I needed. No one has noticed this. I don't know why I haven't noticed that. It's right there. The weights of the Sandy Andes, 16, 23, 33. That helps. That helped me a lot to go through that and get the vibe from you guys. So thank you very much. I have no idea who's in. Oh, there's only 8 people here. It's a boring one. It's a boring one. Tell you what's not boring. Dun dun dun. Yeah, that's not boring. I think that's it. I think that's it for today. I do appreciate you guys help on that. That's been extremely helpful. I will get the shad teas online. Yeah, tubes. There you go. There you go. Everyone likes a tube. Everyone likes a tube. Look at that. Can't remember what size I made it. I think it's just over 50. Oh, 55, 60-ish. So I've not been on my laurels. 3D printed a tube mold. The other 3D printer kind of broke it. So waiting on a spare screen to come for that. Yeah, that's cost me almost half as much again in spare parts, but that's the way things go. What else? Oh, I've got a load of teaspoons. Got a load of plastic teaspoons coming. And you're going to say, what the do we care about plastic teaspoons? Well, plastic teaspoons is how you practice airbrushing. So that's another thing. Paul, sorry man. Oh, yeah, sorry, I should have cut off. What I can do, I can supply a pair of scissors. Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? That's not a bad, not a bad little tube. That I'm very happy with that body size as well. Very happy with that body size. Right, well, that's been helpful. That's been helpful. I know it hasn't been excellent for the normal 30 odd people that are here, but yeah, that's where we are. So have a look at the website. Get the orders in. So pre-order, because if you don't pre-order, I can't get it in. It's all on there. I will do the order on Monday. So if I do the order on Monday, it should be here Tuesday, Wednesday. If it's here Wednesday, I will post them out Wednesday. And that will make sure that they are in your tackle boxes, ready to go for the June 16th. Right, on that, thank you very much. I should take my notebook and get back to the computer and do some more input. Pick and mix and packets. Pick and mix and packets. Okay, cool. All right, well, really, all there is left to say is thank you very much. Take care. Tight lines. Ta-da.